Hey everyone, this is Isaac from Hunger Smash Fitness. So for the next video that I want to do with the weight loss series is I wanted to talk about different strategies that you can do for helping with your weight loss. So I feel like a lot of people focus heavily on the cardio or heavily on the gym, and they forget that there's a lot of little things that you can do where if you don't want it to be your sole focus, there's a lot of small stuff that you can do that'll help. So for instance, if you have a habit of snacking on candy all the time, easiest thing is get rid of candy around your house. But as always, when you're breaking a habit, it's really hard to just quit, to just drop it and quit cold turkey. So instead, try and focus on replacing it with something, okay? Maybe at first, instead of eating candy all the time, have mixed nuts around. And whenever you feel the craving for it, munch on a couple mixed nuts or sunflower seeds, you know? And then you have to work for it because you have to get them out of the shell and everything else. And give yourself something to do, okay? Which kind of brings me to the second part. I feel like a lot of the time when people eat, it's stress eating or boredom eating. Okay, so a lot of the times when people are constantly feeding themselves, constantly eating, is because they're bored or because they're stressed out. So here's something that you can work on, something that you can do. Every time you feel like you're going to eat, every time you're like, okay, I'm going to go and eat this handful of chips, I'm gonna make myself this burrito, you know, what you should do instead, go for a 10-minute walk, okay? Nothing severe, nothing extreme, but go and do something for 10 minutes. And at the end of that time, see if you're still focused on it. See if it's actually still a hunger signal that your body's saying, hey, we lack nutrients, we need this. Or if it was just that you were bored, stressed out. Walking in the open air can be a great time to clear your mind, kind of recenter yourself a little bit. So if you find that you're just snacking all the time, first of all, remove the easy access of snacks, okay? Make it a little bit harder. And then when you're going to start snacking, go and do some physical activity just for 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be very long, just something, just to kind of get your mind off of it. And when you come back, see if you're still hungry or if it was just a boredom signal or just a stress signal that was causing you to do that. Another strategy that you can do is eat something high protein right before a meal. So one of the easiest ways would be to have a protein shake. Have a protein shake with, a bunch of water in it. Drink that about 10 minutes before you eat, because it takes about 20 minutes for the stomach to signal the brain that it's full, okay? So if you're gonna eat a meal, especially if you're planning on it being a bigger meal of stuff that you may not necessarily want to eat, try having a protein shake beforehand. Scoop of protein, bunch of water, and the protein will help give you, it's a higher satiety than especially carbs. So it gives you a higher satiety, which means that you're going to feel fuller, okay? And then also, because it's protein, especially if you're using an isolate, I would say use an isolate. You can use a concentrate as well, but anyway, yeah, that's a different video. So using like a whey protein isolate, higher satiety, it'll make you feel fuller sooner, and then stop eating when you feel full. So I would say that those are really good strategies. And then another really good one is go for a 10-minute walk after you eat. It helps improve digestion, gets the food moving, blood moving a little bit. Doesn't have to be intense. You don't have to break a sweat or anything like that. Have a meal, go for a 10-minute walk. Help get everything kind of moving around through you. So those are just some really quick, basic, really simple strategies If you have more strategies, comment them down below. Let me know. I'd love to have more strategies to tell people to help them out. So yeah, remove easy to access snacks. Okay, so don't just snack all day long. If you're going to eat, if you feel like you're going to have, you need to eat right now, go for a little 10-minute walk. Okay, and that'll help differentiate whether it's boredom eating, stress eating, whatever else. It'll help kind of clear your mind. Plus, fresh air is great for you. Unless, you have a ton of allergies and it's allergy season. So, like right now, my allergies are a little bit acting up, and then have a protein shake before a meal. You can also do, it doesn't have to be a protein shake. You can cook a bunch of chicken or a bunch of, red meat or something like that, and then just have a little bit of it. And just have something 10 minutes before you eat, so that there's something in your belly, something in your stomach, so that your stomach is like, okay, there's already something here. And it'll speed up the time that signal gets to your brain to tell you that you're full. So you want something high protein that's gonna have a high satiety. So meat usually, or like a protein shake. And then also, go for a 10-minute walk after you eat. It's great. It helps get everything moving, gets everything just feeling better. You're not trying to break a sweat. Just do it. You'll feel a lot better, believe me. So anyways, those are just some quick, simple tips. If you have more tips, comment down below, let me know. And yeah, maybe I'll come up with another video with more tips later on. But for now, that's it for today. Again, this is Isaac from Hunger Smash Fitness. Just remember to always improve that 1%. Thanks.